Yes, sir.
which is a very good start. A very low recoil pistol with some relatively good damage for the first few rounds.
Yes, sir. Oh, also too, RP. Feel free to introduce yourself. I just like fixed it because apparently the sound wasn't working.
Yes. Hi,
Apologize if
I
I'm
am
quiet
RP.
during this.
I am
I
a
am going
moderator and
to
commentator for the First to Worst tournament,
do my best
and I am happy to be
actually
here.
be in the zone here.
Yes,
So
sir. I'm glad to have you here. So yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, right now we're doing jeditobiwan's run, and
like I still pretend
yeah, so far he's
like I don't
doing
know where
pretty
the
good.
holes are gonna be when it's literally the
Yeah,
only
so
one I've
far
been
he's
playing
managed to
for
roll the
like 3 weeks now.
jacketed hollow point plus P ammunition, which is incredibly good against anything with no armor on. He's going to be getting one tap headshots very easily.
Oh yeah, for
Going into the
sure.
first take now, getting rid of both in an immediate 2-tap.
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
Now just waiting for the So-6 to come in.
All of them.
Getting rid of the first wave very quickly, but that's what we should expect with Toby.
Do the split up
Yes,
jump.
sir. Yep. But hey, you know, yeah, no. If as long as he has that gun, that's like one of the best starting weapons you can possibly get in this
Swear if this
mode.
45 goes
Usually,
more than 10 feet,
when it comes down
becomes
to it,
completely
when you
in-
have a semi-automatic weapon that could just fire over and over again, at the very beginning here, it's always a good plus. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah,
Did
for
not
sure.
miss a single shot there. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Those are some very good shots, getting through that sack encryption almost immediately.
How far away are we?
And yes, like you said, the semi-automatic pistols are some of the best rolls, and this being a high cap is going to make it even better for starting off,
Flap.
especially when a reroll would be risking something like the shorty shotgun. This was definitely a very good idea for him to start off with.
Yes, sir.
Oh, rolling plus P
Oh,
API now.
wow.
That is a
Amazing.
powerhouse of a round,
Oh, most
dealing an
definitely.
immense amount of damage and penetrating through most armor.
Yeah, this guy, yeah,
And
he's got
even
it down.
Let's see what the other one is before I commit to that.
even then, you can take out
SMG.
the even heavy armored
For now.
So-6 with a shot to the head as long as you light him on fire, because that stuff absolutely killer.
Better
Taking out a
yet,
couple more of the
Yeah.
patrols now. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
For now.
better yet, this man can literally knock the shield, the shield out of the shield guy's hand with the AP.
Another SMG.
Seems like
Oh,
that he's
yeah,
not
that-
using it though.
Rolling
He's
here.
kind of keeping it off to the side.
3 points for good.
That's because for right now,
Always with
there's
the
no
cat.
one that has any real armor. Everyone you're going to be
Yeah.
fighting here will be either a scout or a guard. So
Should've rolled
light
some
armor,
damage,
pistols or
something different.
submachine guns, and maybe shotguns.
Yeah, not bad. That's a really good strat. So it seems like
He
got a
definitely
nice
knows
little
what he's
Keter
doing.
here,
Can we use the
which
sights
is not
without
bad.
it? Holy crap.
Yeah, the
barely.
Keter is one of the
I never even
unluckier
noticed.
rolls when it comes
Let's see what we
to
get
what
for
you can get
bullets.
with a submachine gun.
It
Fire
Fires
is.
9x8,
secondary pistol.
which
It-
doesn't exactly
yeah.
have any good options other than hollow point.
hmm
So anything armor piercing is just non-existent. Tracer, though,
Yeah.
is not bad
What the
because you can use it
heck?
to take out the harder encryptions at longer ranges.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be using this though. He's most likely going to
Much
be
used,
using the
awesome.
45 ACP or
Second
API. The
is
Keter is just a good
first one.
weapon that isn't like the best. I mean, if you get it, I mean, yeah, I mean at least it's not the
No good
AEK,
sights.
the 8x19
That's
AEK,
for sure.
or 9x18 AEK. That thing's a little bit weirder. I
Oh,
prefer the Keter over that because while the Keter's easier to reload,
clearing the
and
shot
hell,
be
I
an
mean,
issue. I still have my
yeah,
dog,
all you have to
didn't
do is just
forget
make sure
him.
that the enemy's actually dead because, especially with tracers, they do not really like to stay on the floor after you smack them with a few of those rounds. So yeah.
Exactly. Almost anything 9x18, they will be getting up after 1 or 2 shots to the head. You have to make sure that you fully pop them before.
Where do we go?
Now, going into the
One,
second
two,
hold, he's
three,
going to be dealing with
nothing up top.
2 Saucigs at a time, but he's taking them out relatively easily. This is nothing new,
Gotta keep this
Yeah.
guy
especially coming from the last one.
For sure, yeah, this is easy peasy stuff right
Such a
here.
low capacity.
He should have this down. He's playing a very defensive position here, which is not bad. He's just shooting the Saucigs from his cover, which is not a bad defensive take, as we
Getting
saw
hardens right off the
Ralph
bat,
a
aren't we?
while back
not a
do
good
that.
thing for this.
Same exact thing, so that's really, really cool. And so far he seems like, yeah, he's holding it down, not really missing. Oh yeah, great shots. Let's see how fast he can take out this harden now.
6 shots to take out 4 hardens. That
lucky shot.
is a very good score.
That was a
Super
very good
lucky.
one. Yeah,
Come
he
on.
even knows it himself. Ooh, and he got great cover too. Really good
Yeah, it
stuff
looks
here.
like almost the same cover. You can basically hold down any position here without risking too much fire from the sides. Taking out
Exactly.
all 3 Sawsigs
No,
from this
lovely.
patrol in 1 tap to the head.
To
So
yeah, to Jedi, this is
Some
probably like a
shots.
blessing right now. All the stuff that's
This
happening
is
right now.
Swarm.
He should
oh
definitely.
yeah,
take
Jedi's
good
rolls
advantage of
are
it.
incredibly lucky so far.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, taking the first hit there.
Jerk.
Oh. What was that? A slap to the face with Shoddy? Yeah, he's still got a lot of HP. It seems like
Pile
all
of
the pellets didn't
magazines.
hit him.
Yeah,
That's
lost a
pretty good.
lot, but still has a decent amount. However, due to it being a shotgun, it's going to do massive amounts of damage at a close range.
For
Lucky he's
sure.
not playing a 1-hit right now, or else we would have seen that run be over
Oh, definitely.
fairly quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
Please give me something good.
I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah, no, he's doing good. He's on his way to 3rd hold, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna stop by those supply points first, aka this one right here.
Yeah, now let's see if he's going to roll for another submachine gun, or
Awesome. This is
possibly
3x18,
wait up for
21
something
by
bigger
18.
like a
That's
30-round
nice.
AR or any sort of
19 and
battle
20.
rifle.
Yeah.
Although right now the rolls for those are fairly low cap,
Yep.
and you're going to be seeing some 10-round battle rifles or even possibly 10-round assault rifles, which is definitely not something you want to be stuck on at hold 5 or hold 4.
For sure. And I mean, if he really wants to bite the bullet for just like, just hold it down, he could definitely do it with the 45 API pistol, which I mean would definitely do it. That's not, that's a really good weapon.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've seen the 45 pistol take people all the way through hold 3 before. And
Oh,
I
hold
know
5
of
even.
some that can do all the way to hold 5.
Yeah, exactly, and maybe even beat hold 5. It's nuts. 45 API is nuts. The only scary thing about using it in 1 hit specifically is if the round ricochets and kills you, because that happens fairly a lot with API. So, yeah.
Any sort of round that is designed to penetrate is going to be less likely to frange on any sort of surface, and then yeah, you're going to be dealing with a whole lot of ricochets, self-hits. It's not good. That's why a lot of the times you want to stay away from the walls, especially when SOSIGs are shooting at you, because they can very easily ricochet off the walls and hit you.
Good. 3-point
Yes, most
SMG
definitely.
again. Awesome.
Let's roll back a second to what Jedi did on the ladder over there, holding his gun above his head, showing almost none of his hitbox. That's a pretty good move back there with the Keter.
Definitely. Yeah,
And he cleared out the
good.
hold point very quickly, finishing that take with no damage taken and full health.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It
and I got shield
seems
guys too.
like he
Crap,
also
crap,
has
crap,
a...
crap, crap.
Yeah, it seems like they
I didn't
keep
roll
his
ammo.
composure, because in the very first tournament,
Instead.
he was very shaky, but as of right now, he's doing pretty good. He's talking to himself more. Oh, let's see. So he's got a dude behind him, as it seems, and then a shield guy right there, which doesn't seem to be knocking... Oh, wow. He just hit him straight through the slit. Beautiful. Beautiful shot there with the pistol.
That was an absolutely beautiful shot. And he's going to have to do a little bit of fancy maneuvering on these hardened encryptions, do them spawning around the corner there.
Seems like he's ignoring all the Sawsigs, and he's
still
fine.
took them out very quickly.
Yeah.
Doing a great job there by
Still
Jedi.
100% HP. He's going good.
Ooh, all right,
Really good stuff.
One, two,
Absolutely wonderful there. Now that was probably one of the hardest holds this hold, at least.
Most
Just due to the
definitely.
shield guys being a pain in the butt to deal with.
Definitely.
Even
I
with
think
45 AP, which is capable of penetrating, but not too great at it when
not
it comes to
too
the
good
shields.
at all. I mean, the only waves that I really would say people have to really worry about is, of course, that shield wave, and then the spam wave for hold 4, and then the spam wave for hold 5. Those are the only waves that I see really being a crazy issue. And yeah, that's just, especially in these holds, which are kind of like the hardest holds in the Taken hold, really, honestly, if you really think about it. They're really, this whole seed is just not fun. As a lot of
Exactly.
people
I
have
am.
made it clear.
This is one of the few that I'm not able to fully complete on one hit, just due to red room and green room being so incredibly dense or incredibly far away. The engagement ranges are very weird on this map, or in this hold specifically, and definitely leads to some interesting situation, weeds out some people, and brings them
Pretty lame spawn.
into the next bracket in a different state than if they were there from an easier hold. Now this wave specifically is very interesting because he's going to be dealing with SOSIGs from 3 possible angles. going to be dealing with the rifle wiener and 2 of the, I believe, scouts running at him with either submachine guns or shotguns. So it's a very interesting hold and probably one of the more difficult ones.
As long
Up there
as
with the shield one.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't let them get a
No
full
idea what
spray
that
on him
ricochet
or
was, but
a few
okay.
shoddy shells on him, then he should be okay. As he didn't even take a single hit that entire
That was
hold,
bad.
which is really, really good.
Oh yeah,
He
he was able to just go in, completely ignore.
Yeah, I mean, he took a little second there with the recursive, but he's
Absolutely
still got
everywhere.
through it. Not bad.
Exactly. The recursive one on that one's a little bit more difficult because they always spawn so far apart from each other.
Oh yeah.
So
Might
going in
as
with a
well just do
pistol
the
can
whole
be
run.
hard, but seeing as he saved up a bunch of his points for this run, we should be seeing him do something with those extra points, including what looks like a possible grenade launcher if he decides to go for it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
With the right ammunition, those can be incredibly powerful.
Yeah. It seems like that he's planning on sticking with 45 as well. I mean, I don't blame him. Oh, he might grab the
Something at
6-point
least
AR.
in the
He's going to
last
gamble here. Let's see what he gets.
He could.
Well, if he
Dealing
does
with
get
that
it.
second sausage that came back up a second ago, one of the and there it is again,
Yeah.
one of the very important reminders to always double tap, because that can end a run very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, it seems like that he's going to clear out green hold or maybe take a bite out of it. No, oh no, he's going to clear at the other supply point. Man, there's a bunch of supply points this hold. Were there
Yeah,
like
I believe
3 of them or
there's-
just 2?
There's 3 of them on this hold,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. And I know one of the more common strategies is to run around green room and clear it out from each individual doorway as you're going to each supply point.
For sure. Oh, he just pepper boxed that poor little that poor
little
saucy
rifle
over there.
wiener.
Yeah.
And green room is a very difficult one to assault or to try to take out every single sausage, just due to the difference in height between you and some of the competitors. They can spawn up there and they can see you before you see them, causing a little bit of confusion and possibly some damage taken.
Oh, and that's one thing that just happened right now, actually. He said that he missed every single one. I actually know he didn't. He actually hit a few of them. It's just that sometimes it takes like more than one shot to knock them down, especially with the 8x9 or 9x18, which is kind of annoying.
9x18 is genuinely one of the worst rounds you could possibly roll in here.
Especially with Tracer, because Tracer has like slightly less pen.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's very useful for dealing with some of those encryptions, but it's basically only for the encryptions.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to go back and grab the 6-point AR now, getting a fairly good roll
Ooh, 30 rounds.
with the, I believe, the Meyerler AK Malyuk.
Yep.
It's a weird one.
It's a
It's
weird
the
one,
Bullpup
but
AK, and it's very good at dealing with these associates. The high damage from 7.62x39, as well as the penetration that you can get from the AP rounds, which it looks like he just jacketed hollow point.
Jacketed hollow point. Yep.
39 hollow points are also great.
Not the best round to have on later waves due to the high damage, due to the high flesh damage with very low
he didn't grab
damage
the
against armor.
Okay, there you go. He grabbed the mag. I was about to say. Yeah, but no, definitely RP. I mean, he could if he really just wants to go for flesh, but going for flesh, especially in the later holds, or the later hold, will be a little bit rough. Because as of right now, green doesn't really have any dudes with those metal face masks, except for that last part. So if he really wants to just use JHP and just have to hit him once in the flesh, then that'll be fine. Ooh, he's going up onto the platform here. Nice spot.
Pretty good spot. You can very easily get fragged out of that position.
Oh, definitely.
So as long as you're careful and as long as you're listening well, you should be fine. But it is definitely riskier than most.
Oh yeah, better yet, I mean, if you're looking the wrong way and like a squad kind of rolls up on one side when you're not looking, you could easily get popped in the back of the head multiple times and kind of make you a little worried there, you know?
It'll make you a whole lot more cautious next time you go in that area.
Definitely.
And getting a bit of jitter on the models where he was hitting his gun against one of the shields did cost him a couple of seconds for that last encryption, but overall doing a pretty good job of clearing out fairly quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
And taking out this wave of spec ops. These guys are armed with the suppressed MP5. Deal a whole lot of damage with a whole lot of fire rate, and they can smoke you out so that you're not really able to see through all those sight lines you recently were relying on. However, these guys do tend to spawn fairly separate from each other, so taking them out one at a time is no big deal, especially for this guy.
Oh, definitely.
Unless he tries to load in the wrong ammunition into his gun, which
which
is
totally
something
did
we
just
all
happen
do.
right now. Yeah,
is something
that
we
too.
all do, and it
Yeah.
happens to
Pretty much everyone. It's happened to everyone once.
pretty
There's
much
no way.
everyone.
There's no way that you're
But-
perfect.
First jobs. Where we at?
Oh, for
Ooh,
sure.
he got through that stealth really quick.
Full size.
Very
Beautiful.
fast
Thank you.
stealth. He had a very lucky roll there where most of them were clumped together.
Yeah, and
And he's
all in
getting
his
some
view,
very
too.
lucky rolls this run. I think the least lucky would be the Jacket Hollow Point. And
Yeah.
even so, that's still a very usable round.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, FMJ is still good on its own too. As long as you can knock them on their ass, that's all that matters.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. 7.62 FMJ less so than something you get from an AR or in 5.56, but just due to the lesser armor penetration. But the concussive force alone is enough to knock one of them
Saw
on
the door.
just right back.
She was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
1, 2, 3.
Now he has to deal with his worst nemesis here, which I mean I'd say it's everyone's. The
Two
nice
front,
little
one on the
agiles,
far,
which
heavy on
should
the
be coming
far.
up right now. After he
Headshot.
clears out
Right
those dudes.
there it is.
Yep.
Agile encryptions are some of the worst just due to the randomness. They are
Oh, see, look at
probably
this.
universally hated compared to even the regenerative encryptions,
Yeah.
but
they're
that was a
terrifying. Oh, that was
pretty
fair.
good time,
That was
all things
pretty fair.
considered.
Done
Yeah, that
better.
was really good. Not
Not
bad.
making the decision
Fast
to
and
look
clean.
down. It's literally
yeah.
impossible for the first 10 seconds. They're so quick.
Well, Jedi, time moves a lot slower when you're in the moment.
Clear, that was the best
It was.
thing to do.
He
I
got.
wasn't
It
getting
took
shot
about
at.
like 5 seconds, right? I'd say.
It was just me not
say.
shooting
Yeah,
properly.
5 seconds. That's not bad. As long as you keep 5 seconds on the encryptions, you should be pretty stellar with the score. So that's not bad.
Exactly. Jedi hasn't had any
MGL,
major
not
time
shooting.
losses recently, so
Nothing
Last
like
man
Should be more than
Death
fine going
Muncher's- Yeah, nothing like Death Muncher's run when he was fidgeting to get through that.
MJs,
second
tracers
hold.
again, normal
Sorry, Death
hollows.
Muncher, if you're in here, but no,
Oh, for
we're just
sure.
using an example. Because trust me,
Hi,
we
Death
were all
Muncher.
screaming there with you. But yeah, no. Oh, yeah, he's taking a bite out of
I remembered for once.
Red Room
taking a
here.
bite out of Red
Limited
Room there.
supplies.
Exactly. Going around, looks like he's going to be trying to engage them from a bunch of different angles,
Not bad.
keeping the Sosigs on their toes, or do they? Keeping the Sosigs on their toe
Just
whenever he's
stuff-
around.
Yeah. Sure, totally. And I mean, the thing is that yeah,
And a
he's just
shotgun. That's
guerrilla
probably
warfare in
what's
Take and
going
Hold works out
Really
a
wish
lot.
I
Like
got
when
some
you're just
better ammo
constantly
here.
peeking from a bunch of different angles. Ooh.
Hey, oh, we got the.
Phenomenal
I
roll there with the
mean,
cause.
Oh my god.
That is a very good shotgun to have.
Holy.
More than capable of dealing with basically any
maybe
encryption
not.
that you throw at it.
Oh, and he got a
Never get
flash.
things.
Interesting. I wonder what the plan is here. What? That's the first time
Now,
I've
I
seen
wonder-
people buy a grenade.
Okay.
Or somebody buy a grenade, so that's
We do
interesting.
have Buck.
But
Yeah,
it's
the
a
tactical
flash.
grenades are very good and a little bit underused in the current playstyles for this map.
Definitely. So this is gonna be definitely
The
really
ability to either blind or block lines of sights are just invaluable, especially during the swarm waves.
Strange that
Oh,
this
for
is an
sure.
operator Ori. I guess.
Oh,
I don't
he's
know,
thinking
since it
he's
has the
wondering if
picture
he's on operator Ori or
It
not.
counts
Nah,
that
he
far
is.
away.
It's that's a spawn.
Definitely operator Ori.
Get out
Yeah.
of here.
If not, then it's just a perfect
And
classic
that killed
loadout
him one
Lewis
shot.
for
I like it.
this or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So it seems like he's probably gonna get rid of the Keter, or maybe he's just gonna start it and
I
just
dislike.
keep the Keter.
Honestly, if I was him, I would just get rid of the Keter and do nothing with the point.
Oh no, he's just.
I do
going in.
not like the Keter. But
like-
yeah, going straight in, this is the final hold, going to be very action-packed.
Yeah, if I know
Starting
Jedi,
off-
he definitely likes having all those guns on him. But yeah, starting off,
He's doing very good against the first wave. Now, this isn't the swarm wave, so he's pretty okay so far, and looks like he's going to be doing very good in the swarm wave too if he can keep taking out these enemy Sosigs in a very quick time.
yep,
Second wave coming in right now as the
Yep.
stealth encryption keeps revving up.
there you go. He's dealt with 2 of them. There's 1 more that he
Get
needs
in
to
there.
deal with before the next wave.
Stealth
He doesn't know
encryption
where it
is
but
up.
He's just gonna gun down
Looks
the stealth
like-
encryption.
A lot of them are clumped together. He's
Uh-oh,
doing a
seems like
very
a
good
scout.
job of gunning them down.
They're shooting in. Uh-oh, they're spawning. Next wave is spawning in. Oh wait, there's 3 in the room now. That's pretty cool.
Getting the last stealth encryption, an overall very fast clear for Red Room specifically.
Still good.
The amount of spaces they can spawn is absolutely insane.
With
And
the shotgun, would've
him
put it
having
there.
so many clumped together was a
Like
very
this.
lucky roll for this room.
I swear, dude, Seed 5 is being
what?
very nice to him. Being very, very nice.
I
to
think
him.
it-
There's a catch. There's a
Keep
catch
wanting to
somewhere.
hold down there for no good reason.
We're going to see something go down with the regenerative encryption right at the end.
That has to
It's
be.
going to be interesting for
Or
sure.
the agile here. Usually like 5 agiles spawn all around here, and that's so annoying to deal with. And especially in spam wave, which we're in right now. They're going to be continuously spawning in. I think there's like a 5-second, probably 10-second delay.
Yeah, it is a 10-second delay in between waves, but even that is nowhere near long enough to feel comfortable. As you can see right there, there's so many spawning
yeah,
in.
look at that. He hasn't gotten hit once though. He's unhittable. His parry
Oh,
level is way too
and
high.
there it is.
Yep, there you go. He got
The
hit 3 times.
first hit. Once again, lucky this is
Oh my
not
God.
one
Never
hit.
been this
So many.
There have never been this many.
Yeah, it's
Starting to take out the agile encryptions now, but he is dealing with some trouble, not able to hit them yet, but dealing with some trouble from the spam
Holy.
wave. We're going to see this.
uh-oh.
So many spawning right now.
Jesus.
Agile slowing down to a much more hittable rate. And we're
There
going
you
to
go.
see him
He's
switching
cleared out 2 of
attention
them.
very fast.
Oh my God.
Popping his health sausage right there just to keep himself.
If he gets
tapped
past
up.
this wave, this should be easy as long as he doesn't have an A12 in his back. That's it. There you go. Bam.
And you were asking for a catch, and there it is. That was
that
definitely a catch.
At what point are there supposed to be 30 Sosigs in
Well,
the map?
Jedi, that point. That's
That
the point where
point,
you're going
yeah.
to see 30
What the heck
Sosigs in the
happened
map.
That point right there. I think
That
I know
one
what happened there.
specifically.
Yeah, I think he let the ones on the other side kind of stack up for a while. And because he was only just focusing on the guys on the tire ledge where he's at right now. And then he kind of let them stack up over in the back area over there. So I think that's what happened there. That's why there's so many. But man, that was nuts. I'm glad that he got through it because now he's in the easy part just as long as he doesn't keep his guard down. And
Relatively easy, but there's the M60.
Oh.
That thing does a lot of damage,
About
and he did
800
not
per
take
hit.
out.
Yeah.
800 per hit is insane. He definitely did not take out that sausage, though.
Oh, it seems like he's using
He's going to be coming back.
the nade here.
Flashbang being used first time we're seeing a grenade used this run,
He bought
and in
some,
most runs, to be honest.
Yeah, he bought some.
Dealing with an AA-12 and an M60 now, both of which are absolutely deadly, and together, in parity, are way worse for the runner.
Yeah, he's just injecting bullets into them right now. He's just unloading. Yeah, I would too. Honestly, I would make sure that they're like triple dead. Oh, seems like he might just ignore.
Getting a
he might
pretty
just
good
ignore them.
regenerative encryption so far,
He might have to shoot it one more
but is he
time.
going to be able to beat the clock?
Oh,
dying
no.
right at the end?
No!
Overall, a very good run,
Here,
but
let's
dealing
go
with the
get him.
regenerative encryption definitely cost him some time, and in the end, cost him his life.
Well, Jedi, that
As
run,
is custom.
He did well.
that run was being too graceful or being too nice to you until that end part. You were getting some really good drops there, but hey, that was
Your stealth encryptions were very good rolls for those.
yeah.
Most of them were
Yeah.
clumped up.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was terrible.
it's not that bad. Hey, I mean, you never know if you might still pass. Who knows? And I mean, if anything, you'll have a second bracket, so that's
Yep.
always fun. So let's see here. What was your score again? Just to make sure, it was
118672.
118,672. Okay, and then let's check what that is when you multiply it with the multiplier. Alrighty, so 762, correct? Just making sure.
672.
672, gotcha.
I could not get ammo at all for that rifle.
Hey, it was a crazy match, man. That was nuts, especially at the end there. Okay, you
It's like-
got 124k, 605.6 points
Okay.
for with the multiplier.
Cool.
Other than that, thank you for participating. Hope
Thank you
have
for
a great
having
rest of
me.
Your stream, yeah, and yeah, take care, peoples.
Take care. Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
We'll do.